Want to boost your score in IELTS Writing Task 2? Let's test your knowledge with a quiz on 12 powerful academic verbs, the kind of vocabulary that helps you sound formal, precise, and confident in your essays. There will be 12 questions. For each one, I'll give you a sentence, and you'll choose the correct meaning of the academic verb used. Ready to challenge yourself? Let's begin! Many environmentalists argue that stricter laws are necessary to combat climate change. What does the word argue most likely mean in this sentence? You have 5 seconds to answer. The correct answer is B, to clearly express an opinion or idea with reasons. In academic writing, argue doesn't mean having a fight. It means presenting a logical opinion with supporting evidence. This is a key verb for IELTS Writing Task 2. Let's move on to the next question. Many experts suggest implementing renewable energy sources to reduce carbon emissions. What does suggest mean in this sentence? You have 5 seconds to answer. The correct answer is B, to mention an idea as a possible plan or action. In IELTS writing, suggest is often used to introduce recommendations or solutions in a formal way. It's not a command, but a thoughtful proposal. Let's go to the next question. The study emphasizes the importance of regular exercise for mental health. What does emphasize mean here? You have 5 seconds to answer. The correct answer is C, to give special importance to something. Emphasize is a strong academic verb that shows something is significant or worth paying attention to. It's great for highlighting key ideas in IELTS essays. Now, let's move on to the next question. The author claims that social media negatively affects young people's attention spans. What does claim mean in this sentence? You have 5 seconds to answer. The correct answer is B, to state something as true, often without proof. In academic writing, claim is often used when presenting an opinion or viewpoint, especially one that might need to be supported with evidence. Let's continue to the next question. The report highlights the need for better access to public transportation. What does highlight mean here? You have 5 seconds to answer. The correct answer is B, to draw attention to something important. Highlight is commonly used in academic writing to emphasize key points or issues that need focus or action. Now, let's move on to the next question. Recent data indicates a steady rise in global temperatures. What does indicate mean? You have 5 seconds to answer. The correct answer is A, to suggest or show something clearly. In academic writing, indicate is often used to present findings or point out trends based on evidence. Let's keep going to the next question. The findings demonstrate that early education has long-term benefits. What does demonstrate mean in this sentence? You have 5 seconds to answer. The correct answer is A, to show or prove something with evidence. In IELTS writing, using demonstrate helps you sound more formal and precise when presenting research or facts. Ready for the next one? Let's go! Several studies support the theory that diet affects mental health. What does support mean in this sentence? You have 5 seconds to answer. The correct answer is C, to provide evidence that agrees with an idea. In IELTS writing, using verbs like support shows that you're backing your arguments with facts or research. Let's move on to the next question. The writer acknowledges that there are limitations to the current research. What does acknowledge mean? You have 5 seconds to answer. The correct answer is B, to accept or recognize something as true. In IELTS writing, verbs like acknowledge show critical thinking, which is essential for a higher band score. Let's continue to the next question. Some researchers maintain that technology improves education outcomes. What does maintain mean in this sentence? You have 5 seconds to answer. The correct answer is B, to hold a belief or opinion firmly. Using strong academic verbs like maintain helps make your arguments clear and persuasive in IELTS writing. Let's move on to the next question. The report proposes a new method to reduce air pollution. What does propose mean here? You have 5 seconds to answer. The correct answer is B, to offer an idea or plan for consideration. Words like propose are commonly used in IELTS Task to introduce your suggestions clearly and formally. Let's go to the final question. The speaker asserts that education is the key to economic development. What does assert mean? You have 5 seconds to answer. The correct answer is B, to strongly and confidently state something as true. Assert is a powerful verb often used in formal writing, especially when presenting opinions or arguments in IELTS essays. Well done! You've just completed the quiz on 12 powerful academic verbs for IELTS writing. If you scored high, congratulations! These words can greatly boost the clarity and impact of your essays. How many did you get right? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear how you did. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with other IELTS learners. And remember, using strong academic verbs is a smart way to make your writing more formal, persuasive, and examiner-friendly. See you in the next quiz.